Hello friends, hope you are all doing well. Now, in today's video, I would like to discuss a very interesting topic, right? This is regarding marriage. Now, what happens in the present scenario, the current generation, right? Be the boy or the girl, right? They are actually deferring their marriage by default because they have a concept of settling down in life. They have to be financially independent. They have to buy a house. They have to accumulate a lot of wealth, and only then they think of marriage. Fine, it's okay. But what generally happens is that, right, when you defer the time for marriage, for 80 to 90% people, they do get married. But there is a small portion of the people, right, who don't get married at all. That's an issue. So, is there any indication in one's horoscope, right, which will reveal the fact to us that, okay, this guy or this girl will not get married? There is no concept of marriage in their life. The answer is a clear yes. The horoscope will reveal, right, whether the marriage is a possibility or not. Right. Now, what are the rules regarding marriage? Right? We have the 12 houses. The second house and the seventh house are the most important houses for marriage. Right? When I say second house, it's the house for family, and seventh house is the house for marriage. And apart from that, you have one planet, right, which is the significant, which is the most important planet for the which signifies marriage, which is Venus. So second house, seventh house, and Venus, right? So if for a particular person, if the second house, seventh house, and Venus, all the three are afflicted, right, by malefics, then it is very difficult for them to have a married life. Either they may get married maybe at a very delayed age, maybe a post 36, post 40, or for many people, marriage doesn't happen at all. Right? So second house, seventh house, and Venus. The strength. So these three aspects or parameters should be met. So if the second house and seventh house and Venus are afflicted by malefics, then marriage is the definite impossibility. Right? Do you have any example to quote this? Yes. Now you will see the horoscope coming on your screen. I will explain the horoscope to you. Now this person is born in Kumbha Lagna, right? And Kumbha Lagna contains Ketu. Sixth house contains Mars and Moon. And seventh house contains Saturn, Jupiter, and Rahu. And eighth house contains Mercury, Sun, and Venus. Right. Now if you look at the second house is clean, it's not afflicted. But look at the second lord. The second lord, Jupiter, is afflicted by both Saturn and Rahu. Now look at the second house from the Rasi. If you look at the Rasi, which is from Moon, right? From Moon, the second house contains Saturn and Rahu. So if you look at the second house, right, it's totally afflicted, both from a Lagna perspective and from a Rasi perspective. The second house is afflicted. Look at the seventh house from the Lagna. It contains Saturn and Rahu. And look at the seventh house from the Rasi or Moon, right? It is aspected by Mars and a malefic Moon. That's very important. So the seventh house is afflicted. Look at the seventh lord. Look at the seventh lord from Rasi. It is Saturn. It is sitting in an inimical sign of Sun along with Rahu, another malefic. Look at the seventh lord from the Lagna, which is Sun. It's the eighth house. So you have a problem in every parameter. And finally look at Venus. Venus is debilitated. Though it is along with Mercury, right, we can say that it gains some strength. But unfortunately, it is combust with Sun within 6 degrees. So Venus is actually powerless. And for this person, currently he is running the Venus Dasa. He is currently aged 40, which means right from the age of 20 till for the 20 years period, he is actually running the Venus Dasa. So if you look at from a holistic perspective, right, this person will not get married. The reason is there is a blockage, there is a problem in every parameter. Look at the right? Which is the house for the children. Fifth house is okay, but look at the fifth lord. The fifth lord is Mercury, it's in the eighth house. And look at the planet which signifies the children, which is Jupiter. Jupiter is along with Saturn and Rahu. So Jupiter is surrounded with malefics. It's afflicted with malefics. So this person is not going to have a family. He is not going to have a marital life, and he is not going to have children also. So what to say? This is the fate and this is the karma of that person. Alright, so very important, friends. So whenever you look at no marriage, you need to look at three parameters, which is the second house, the seventh house, and you should look for the significator of marriage, which is Venus. So if these three parameters are intact, then definitely marriage is a possibility. If you have a problem in any one of the three, definitely you will have a marriage, but it may happen in a delayed fashion. But in this case, in this example, there is a problem in every parameter. Second house is afflicted, seventh house is afflicted, Venus is afflicted, even the fifth lord is afflicted. The Jupiter, which is a significator of children, that is also afflicted. So we have a problem in every front, right? And on the top of it, you look at the current dasa. The current dasa is running is Venus, which is a significant of marriage. Now please understand, every year we have this transit, right? We have this Guru transit, we have this Saturn transit, we have this Rahu Ketu transit. Everything is happening, but marriage is not happening. So please understand the fact that whatever happens, right, what is very important is the strength of the Mahadasa Lord. The Mahadasa Lord in this case is Venus. If Venus is strong, if Venus allows, if he permits the marriage, then it will happen. Then we can actually drill down within Venus which sub-period is going to happen. If Venus itself is very weak, right, and it's not going to, so if Venus itself is very weak, then there's no point. He is not going to allow you the marriage. So then there's no point looking at the annual transits. Okay, this year Guru transit is there, this year Saturn transit is there. Will I get married? It is not going to happen throughout the 20 years period. But it's very difficult to actually judge that. Now what this person has done, he has been performing lot of remedies, going to temples, but nothing has worked out in the 20 years because Venus, because he has, it's not just one parameter on which he has failed. There is a problem in every parameter, second house, seventh house and Venus, and then Jupiter is in trouble, right? Apart from the Lagna, there is a problem from the Rasi perspective also. The second house from Rasi, the seventh house from Rasi, right? Everywhere there is a problem. That is the issue, friends. So, very unfortunate that someone is born like this. We have to conclude that it is finally the karma which is taking its shape. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video. So if you like this video, please like, comment and share, and do subscribe to this channel. We'll meet you in another video. Until then, goodbye.